Samsung's next big launch is right around the corner, and things are already heating up with some wild updates. This year, they're not just sticking with the usual two foldables, they're adding a third. Nope, it's not the long-rumored tri-fold. Instead, Samsung is dropping a Galaxy Z Flip 7 Fan Edition, alongside the Z Flip 7 and the flagship Galaxy Z Fold 7. Now, according to some fresh leaks, retail demo units for all three phones actually entered production on April 30. That means we're super close to seeing live videos of the devices out in the wild. And if you're curious, the Z Flip 7 Fan Edition weighs about 187 grams without the box or charger, which is basically identical to the Flip 6. So yeah, it's looking like the Fan Edition is pretty much a Flip 6 with an Exynos chip under the hood. But the real spotlight's on the Fold 7. Samsung's going all in on design this year. It's expected to be their thinnest foldable yet, with a much wider cover screen and a significantly bigger inner display. We're talking 143mm on the inside compared to just 132mm on the Fold 6. That's a big difference. You'll definitely notice it. And while there were rumors about it being insanely thin at 3.9mm unfolded, those have been debunked. The real thickness is around 4.54mm when open and about 9mm when folded. Still sleek, but not the thinnest in the game, especially once you factor in the camera bump, which brings it to over 10mm. Speaking of the design, we've seen some LegitCAD renders now, and the Fold 7 is looking way more like a traditional phone when closed, thanks to that wider front display. It feels like Samsung's finally nailed the proportions here. Now let's talk cameras, because this is where it gets interesting. The Z Fold 7 is expected to borrow the 200-megapixel main sensor from the Galaxy S25 Edge. Pair that with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide and a 10-megapixel 3x zoom, and you're getting solid shots from 5x to 10x zoom. Just don't expect crazy 100x zoom levels. That's not happening on this one. All this sounds amazing, right? But here's where things get tricky. Pricing. Originally, Samsung planned to keep the Z Fold 7 at the same $1,899 price as the Fold 6, but recent political drama is threatening that plan. With the new 25% tariffs announced on phones made outside the US, Samsung might be forced to raise prices. If they pass the full cost to buyers, we're looking at a price bump of around $474. That pushes the base model Fold 7 to over $2,300. That could make a lot of people think twice or stick with the Fold 6, especially if it gets a nice price cut. To help cushion the blow, Samsung's expected to offer promo deals like free storage upgrades, giving you 512 gigs for the price of 256 gigs. Not bad, but still, that new price tag stings. So yeah, Samsung's coming in hot with three foldables this year. The Z Flip 7, Z Flip 7 Fan Edition, and the Z Fold 7. The hardware looks killer, especially the Fold 7 with its improved display and camera setup. But with pricing up in the air thanks to tariffs, the real question is, how much are people willing to pay? We'll find out soon enough. Keep your eyes peeled for hands-on footage in the coming weeks, and if you're still riding with the Fold 6 or thinking of an upgrade, now might be the time to grab those pre-order perks before everything changes. So make sure you stay tuned because we're just getting started. See you in the next one. Take care.